Hello, and welcome. I am Wolf,
I'm Christopher.
I'm Ariel.
And I'm Brian. We're the Pixel Comp Squad.
and this is The Legend of Kalevala. This is a Flash game I stumbled across like years ago when I used to play, well, Flash games a lot, obviously. Um, and this is one of those games that gives you very little explanation to start off, and you uncover the story. It's actually very, very Metroidvania. So we've actually been doing quite a lot of that lately.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we do a lot of Metrovania. You guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just change our names to the Metroidvania Comp Squad.
This
Well, but what about the
looks
few
really good
times-
for a flash game.
Yeah, especially one that's kind of old.
It looks like it should be on the Game Boy Advance, actually.
Yeah,
It does.
Really,
Yeah,
it
no,
really does.
it's
That's what I thought.
it's good for being a random free project somebody did in their spare time.
Did...
Yeah.
What?
They should
But is
get
this like-
paid.
Yeah. Is this like a hub world? Or is this
no.
just the okay, so this is just the game. Like,
Yeah.
we just go around. Okay. So you don't, like, enter levels or anything? Okay.
Oh well, you kind of do. I'm not kidding when I say it's a lot like Metroid. I'd say that the world structure is kind of similar to Prime in that areas just connect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you enter a different area because it tells you you enter a different area. And sometimes the music changes.
Okay, so yeah, I was just trying to determine how much of like a Metroid type thing this is, because to me there's kind of a difference between like a game like Super Metroid, where you can go anywhere your current equipment allows at any time, versus there's a game where you can in theory go to places, but there's supposed to be like a clear progression
Yeah.
from one place to the next. So I was just trying to determine how Metroid it is.
This is very linear in how the levels play out.
Mm-hmm.
There is a fair bit of backtracking, but most of the backtracking I wind up doing is because I forgot where to go.
Yep, standard.
Because I haven't played this in years.
You know, I don't think
But
you've
yeah.
seen enough hostile things to say that this land is repugnant. Jesus.
Well, it's kind of the idea that, like, the character is pointing out that everything they have come across has been dangerous to them.
Except those
Because,
trees.
like-
Well, I was about to say that
Yes.
tree.
Every living... Okay. Every
That
Okay.
stalactite
sentient
is
thing.
looking at me funny. Oh shit! Pull out a gun.
Like that bird. That bird is coming for us.
That one isn't. That one's just living its life.
Are they exploding in like green explosions when you hit them?
No, they are not. Not all of them are hostile to you. What about the yellow bird?
This is mine its own. It's just
still hurts if
Netflix
you
and
touch it.
chilling.
I mean, the game did actually, like, I feel like they went the extra mile. Just tried to explain why even touching things hurts. Like those
Wait, what did it say?
worms.
What did it say? I didn't read it.
Oh
It-
my
they-
god.
Story of my fucking life.
Basically, she was saying, or he, I don't know. I guess it's a he. But, basically they were saying that, they remember something vaguely about xenobiology and how everything in this world seems to fit its niche, but at the same time, everything is dangerous to the player character.
Okay.
This was something that was supposed to be added later, but I guess for whatever reason they never did it.
So that's just a room
That's
that
always
doesn't have any
It's a
use.
room that will never be anything.
Oh my god, we should build a condo or something. We should lease it. Freaking get rich. Maybe we'll actually be able to get off of this planet if we do that.
Also
See, look,
worth
that
pointing
thing
out.
was just living its life too.
Also
You know-
worth pointing out that I only have 2 health. That's interesting that you start. so
That was
low.
that's your health? I thought that was a pause button.
Yeah,
It
no,
looks like a
that's
pause
my
button.
health. It does, but that's my health.
Okay, well,
So,
don't
okay,
get
if I
hit.
have to understand correctly, these panther porcupine things are the friends of these goat people, who are also porcupines.
Yeah. I don't want to spoiler anything. I will say that is what you are supposed to see at this point. So you're keeping up.
Alright, that's good.
That's good for
Goat
you.
Simulator
I'm not.
26.
That's the ancestor.
I have no idea when this game came out. I was guessing.
Yeah, so
God
basically,
damn,
all that's happened story-wise so far is we woke up as this kind of like panther-pterodactyl-porcupine thing,
I like it. It's cute.
and we're trying to figure out what's going on. We have vague memories of what happened before that, and I do mean extremely vague, that just kind of pop up along the way.
Is this wolf guy named Kalevala?
No.
So what's Kalevala?
I would have to assume the planet. The game never actually explains that.
Well, good,
Well,
awesome,
The
great.
game is called Legend of Kalevala, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well that still lends itself to the wolf guy being called Kalevala. I mean, like,
maybe-
unless it's
At
like a
the
Legend
same
of Zelda
time-
type thing.
But at the same time, the ending kind of implies, the good ending kind of implies that nobody will ever hear of this character.
Oh, so we're kind of like an unsung hero type thing.
Yes.
I fucking hate that. Give me recognition, goddammit!
I
I
wish
want-
to be known for my great deeds.
I want a statue, and I want a check for $100,000, and I want a Lamborghini.
So here's a
saving
great
your asses.
example of the whole Metroidvania thing. You see that big green pillar that you can't possibly freaking miss? You
Yep.
can't do anything
don't
with
see it.
that yet.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
I have to
I see
go all the
nothing.
way back to nearly the beginning of the world, go through an entirely different section of the game map, and then come back here so that I can use that.
wait, so you get upgrades then?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
It wouldn't be
th-
Metroidvania if I didn't.
Well, okay, you're right, but that's actually my favorite part of Metroid games
Yeah.
in general. Just
Okay,
getting-
how good of a force field is it if you could break it by running at it?
There is a specific reason. The species that the main character is has the ability to create sort of a force field when they're running.
Oh, so
Have you not
you're-
learned how to run yet?
Yes, and what's really weird about that is we don't learn until about halfway through the game.
That just raises a lot of questions.
How to run?
How to run. It's like in Rayman where like you can't run until you beat the first level. Like Rayman Origins.
So what happens when he tries? Does he just okay?
There's
alright,
no run
just
button.
Go a little faster. Go a little faster. Oh God! I
Trips
tripped over
and
my
face
spikes.
plants.
The lying down must be a fucking hassle for this guy. I mean, lying down on his back, not his stomach.
I mean, a lot of animals don't really sleep on their back.
I sleep on my back all the time.
You're
Are you
bipedal.
devoted?
Am I
yourself?
not? Am I not an animal?
You are a
There's
bipedal animal.
quadrupeds.
Technically, humans are animals. Now I'm
Yes.
trapped. I wonder if I can find something useful. Oh God.
I
mean,
wonder if
what
I can
else are
learn
you
to
gonna
fucking
do?
run.
No,
Probably
but you
not.
can learn to fly. Kinda.
You can fly before you can run.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
I call it falling in style.
Toy Story reference.
You
Is that Toy Story?
are
Yes.
a
Yeah,
toy.
You
He
are
does
Okay,
kind of look like a
again,
toy though.
though. Like, a few of these things aren't really attacking you, they're just coming towards you, and then you
Yeah.
get injured. I really feel like you're just projecting things onto these creatures.
Your dad never loved you, so you hate everything.
Yeah. That yellow shrimp bird is literally never hurt you. It just flies around.
Maybe they're coming over to say hi. Oh, look, there's a new stranger. I think I'm gonna. Oh God!
Well, as we'll learn later in the game, the creatures here aren't organic. They were actually engineered to be deadly to the Kuriri, which is the species that the main character is.
Kokiri?
Sure, close enough.
Sorry, I just heard Kokiri and I had to.
There's no reason for me to kill that. I just
I'm
felt
actually
like
really into this game.
it is. It's a pretty cool game. The main problem I have with it is that just sometimes it's not entirely obvious what to do.
Well, you know, that's
Or
kind of
where to
standard in a
go,
lot
rather.
of Metroidvania type things.
But like I
Yeah.
said, it's short and it's fairly linear for the most part.
If this channel becomes famous, we should try to encourage a sequel to this.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I absolutely, that'd be awesome.
Pixels
I
Cop
do
Squad
actually kinda wonder.
demands.
I do actually kind of wonder what the creator of this went on to do. Like, did they make
Yeah.
more games? Was this just kind of a one-off thing that they did
I'll
when
look-
they were bored?
I'll
I
look
was
it
gonna
up.
say, to Google.
I'm the one who usually looks things up, so.
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
also look things up occasionally.
Yeah,
Actually,
Chris is generally
I
faster
just
than
kind
you.
of mess around and sometimes I just say random information.
Maker.
Maybe
Chained
he loved the
lupine.
character so much that he's now devoting his life to genetically engineering a dog with horns coming out of his back that's purple.
Like, it definitely seems like the creator put a lot of effort and passion
Yeah.
into this. Like,
Uh-huh.
I would be surprised if this was just a one-off thing they did in their spare time and didn't want to go back to ever.
Well, I tripped over my keyboard and this game came out. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I guess I gotta eat lunch now.
That's a pretty amazing accident, which could be taken in many ways.
Well, this is just really confusing.
What?
Trying to find what this guy did.
Yeah, same.
Because I found his username.
Yeah.
Does he have a Wikipedia page?
He has a Twitter. He has his own website, vlog.
Does he have
I'm going
Google
through
Plus?
his Twitter.
Because everybody's on Google Plus.
Well, I mean, technically everyone is, but no one uses it.
No one cares.
That was the biggest failure.
He has not posted on Twitter for 2 years,
Oh wow.
but
Maybe
he
he's
posted
dead. Oh.
on this, his blog slash website, a couple months ago.
Maybe
Okay,
he's dead.
so-
I don't
So
want him to
since
be
I'm
dead.
assuming you were looking that up, we just saw the memory that explains that the creatures here aren't native at all. They
Um,
were designed to essentially keep the planet running, but they were also designed to be hostile to any intruders.
What was that worm for? Like a couple minutes ago.
Good
That
question.
didn't seem very imperative
You
to
should
the
ask
operation
the
here.
ancestors.
I love how you can sit down. Kalevala,
You
sit.
remember. I love this.
Okay.
It's not that you didn't have this before. It's that you just now remembered that you have
hang
it.
on. I have
Well, that's
found
annoying.
his old game website.
I found his new one.
Yeah, I found his new one, but it didn't have anything.
Well, it has something from
So,
September
now I can-
2015.
Now I can
Yeah, that's what I
glide.
said. That's his, like,
Oh.
vlog. I can't find anything besides just posts from him. Notable accomplishments here. Let me see. He has his resume posted here. For
So,
some
like,
reason.
So, like, in theory,
He's been
this-
programming. He's been making
here's that-
apps.
Here's that old Metroid concept, by the way. You have a new thing. Now you have to use it to get out of here.
I love it. 'Cause I don't.
Video
usually,
game
but-
development.
but we're saying, so are all the abilities like that? Like, you don't learn these things, you just remember that
Just
you can
remember
do them.
that you can do it. Yeah.
So, in theory, this guy could just experiment indefinitely and then just get all the power-ups at once.
He made this for a game jam.
Yes, he did.
This game got pirated and distributed on a lot of websites, so he didn't get any money.
Oh, well, that's,
Oh, by the way, lovely little trophy there. The enemy jumped into a lava pool, so I got the deal with it achievement.
Alright, so that's all I see. He's just been doing some programming and app stuff since this game.
Ah.
So
Well,
yeah, now we know.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.